All right. Thanks for joining me on the behind the scenes. We're here in this beautiful podcast booth on the show floor, Microsoft Ignite. There's a theater right behind me. They're talking about something. Who knows what they're talking about?
Learn Excel from Mr. Excel podcast episode 2295. Power Query, combine all worksheets. Not all files. All files, that's awesome. We've done that on the podcast before. This one is exciting. Hey, I want to thank you for joining us again. I'm Bill Jelen from Mr. Excel. This is being recorded at Ignite 2019. I'm here in Orlando. They gave me a beautiful podcast booth. Gave me an hour to record one podcast. I said, one podcast? I can do more than that. So we're going to see how many we get through today. Today, our question is, how can we combine all data from all worksheets in one workbook? Not combine sheets from multiple workbooks. That's easy. Now, the thing to be aware of here, this came from my friend Matt Allington, author of this awesome book, Supercharged Power BI. You want to check that book out. This is not as, quote-unquote, smart as Combine Workbooks. You need to make sure all sheets have the same columns in the same order for this to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to say data, get data from a file, from a workbook. Combine sheets, there we are. So we choose Power Query Combine Sheets. All right, now here's the real confusing part of this. In the first step here, they're going to show us a list of all of the sheets. And this is the thing that you'll never figure out unless you meet Matt or you see this podcast or someone else who knows this trick. We're going to right-click here and not load to, we're going to say transform data. Transform data. This is like some secret mojo magic of Power Query. All right, and what we get, this is the sheet name. You see that we have sheets and defined names. I'm going to use the filter to get rid of the defined names. That gives us just the sheets. Oh, and by the way, these are sectors: communications, energy, financial, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, transportation. Not this. Guess what? We don't want that sheet that's not this. Every workbook has that sheet, like the one with instructions or boilerplate or something like that. So I'm going to use the filter here. Filter, I'm going to say text filters does not contain the word not. All right, and that should leave me with just 7 rows. Beautiful. So there's the name of the file. And then there's our data. These 3 I don't need. I can get rid of these. So right-click and remove those columns. All right, now the pure magic. Pure magic. 2 steps of pure magic here. This is the second one. Expand this. We want to select all columns and uncheck use original column name as prefix. Choose OK. And now it just loaded every single row from every single sheet in that book, except for the sheet called Not This. All right, now, a couple of steps here to clean this up. We're going to say use first row as headers. That moves those headers up into the first row. And there's headers on every single sheet. So anytime we see the word customer here down below, we need to get rid of that because that is the header row from all of those sheets. Click OK. All right, and look at that. Do we still need this? This was actually called worksheet name or which sheet. Your call whether or not you keep that. Region, product, date. It says we have 670 rows. Looks really, really good. All right, so home, close and load, yes. And bam, there it is. A superset of all of the data on all of the sheets. Just an awesome, awesome trick. Thanks to Matt for that. All right. Well, hey, check out that book from Matt Allington, Supercharged Power BI. Has all kinds of great Power BI tips and tricks, including the entire DAX formula language. If you like what you see here, please subscribe down below and ring that bell. That bell will get you notifications, let you know when new episodes come out. I want to thank Microsoft and the Ignite team for inviting me to record a podcast here. They're having a great giveaway. They say, thanks for listening to our podcast. We recorded at Microsoft Ignite, and Microsoft is giving away a Microsoft Surface earbuds to our listeners. To enter, visit aka.ms/podcast sweepstakes before December 15th, 2019. Well, hey, I want to thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast from Mr. Excel.